the way that you all were able to finish off possessions tonight?
Yeah, obviously, giving up 25 offensive rebounds isn't a winning formula. So, obviously, as a collective, we felt like we had to clean that up, and we did a good job of kind of offline in there, creating a pocket for the rebounds, and then somebody going and kind of getting it up top. So.
Chet, yesterday Mark said that you were the last person he was worried about being able to respond through adversity. I was just wondering, where do you think that comes from in your mindset to be able to respond like this?
I was talking to Kay last night. Shout out to him coming over watching the games with me. But I was just telling him, I had 5 screws and a plate put in my foot, shattered my hip in basically six places, and I was thinking about it. I was like, if I could pick one of those 3, missing a couple free throws is the least of your worries. Obviously, it hurts knowing what's on the line. Playoff game, you never want to lose. But you also can't be afraid to fail, I guess. I've been on both sides of it. Hit big free throws to go to overtime. I've hit game winners. I've missed game winners. Obviously, missed clutch free throws too. It's all part of it. I didn't spend too much time on social media the last couple of days, but I'm sure I was getting ripped pretty hard. So just understanding that it's all part of it. Obviously there's a lot of basketball ahead of us, and we have a lot to do. We got to get a lot better, but it's all part of it. I was also talking to Kay, and he just said, because he's played a lot in his career too. He's been in similar situations and been through similar things, and he just said, don't run from it. You gotta want to shoot free throws again. You gotta want, when you make a mistake, you gotta want to be in that position again and then try and get it right. So, that's what I'm gonna try to do going forward.
Yeah, Chet, Shea described tonight as a desperate situation for you guys. After seeing what happened to Boston, what's happened to Cleveland, 2 other elite teams, how desperate was this situation for you guys?
Every game's desperate. It doesn't matter if you're up, down, tied, at home, on the road. It's the playoffs, so you got to come out with a level of desperation, no matter what the situation is.
Sure, Joel. Last game, after last game, we're saying that, dealing with a guy like yours, that you don't want to be so timid, I guess, that you're not being aggressive, you're scared of the whistle. Like, how do you feel you managed him today? Not just yourself, but sort of the front court in general.
Yeah, I didn't find myself matched to him too much today. I think a lot of the credit goes to Hart and Jay Will on that one, but just being smart, understanding that he's a smart player. So if you give him anything, he's going to take advantage of it, and that goes not only for making plays but also drawing fouls. So just playing solid, understanding where you can be physical, where you can't, and then don't give him any of those advantages. Putting your hands in the cookie jar when you shouldn't, leaving the floor, shot fake, stuff like that. Just being smart, being solid.
Yeah, a quick follow-up, if I can. Just what did you see specifically from Jay Will in those early minutes, trying to, the positions he was trying to put Davis in?
Yeah, exactly what I just said. Just understanding, where you can be physical, where you can't be. Not fighting for any of those plays, putting your hand in there, leaving the floor, things like that. He did a great job of being physical where he could, and then being smart where, typically you give up a foul.
Chad, a couple of questions ago, you mentioned the ebbs and flows of the game of basketball. You've obviously been playing this game for a while. What helps you maintain that kind of balance throughout everything?
Just not trying to run from anything, understanding that it's all part of it. When it doesn't go your way, you're supposed to feel like shit. When it goes your way, you're supposed to feel good. But then understanding that you know, for as long as you're around, which is it's a blessing to be around for a long time. As long as you're around, there's going to be another game. So just understanding that you have another opportunity to go and be better. And you know, if you had a good game or a good performance, you know, you have to go do it again because you know, once you do it, people don't care until you do it again. So you just got to keep it rolling.